Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Okay, so before we get started, everything I say in this video is my opinion, mine alone. Please feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. With that being said, let's do this. Okay, so I already feel weird. No foundation, no lip products, because I'm an idiot. And I bought something and I got chemical burns on my lip. Please, please, please don't buy makeup off eBay. I have definitely learned my lesson. I'm in a fair amount of pain with my lip, to be fair. I'm putting cream on it frequently, which is an antiseptic and an anesthetic, so it does ease it a little bit. And it does hurt when I talk, so if it gets too much, I can always pause and come back. So I haven't been speaking much, if anything, really, about the Gabby Petito case and her fiance Brian Laundrie. Generally, because I think there's enough people talking about it right now. And that's not what I want to, the kind of thing I want to build my channel off. Is someone else's heartbreak. Just who I am. Wouldn't feel right. And also Little Princess Summer. So I'm going to start off with Gabby. My heart literally breaks for her family. I could send them all the condolences in the world and it wouldn't mean nothing. But it's so sad. So sad. Everybody right now is focused on where is he and on their on his parents. Is it right to be going after his parents though? I don't know. I don't think so. Would I try to help him if he was my son? Yes, but in different ways. And what I mean by that is I would sit him down. I would say to him, if you've done this, you need to face up to it. Sorry. Going on the run, hiding, is only going to make matters worse. You have to face the consequences. I can stand beside you, but I can't stand in front of you on this one. And you know they must be struggling to come to terms with what their son has done. To come to terms with the fact that Gabby is part of their family. And I imagine they don't want to show this. They don't want to show their pain, their frustration, their hurt, and everything else that comes with it. They want to look like they're coming off united. Whether they are or aren't is another matter. Because we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We don't know what his family are thinking because they're not talking. I would imagine there's a lot of shame, disappointment, anger and heartbreak. And if I was to give Brian a message, it would be, Brian, do what is right by Gabby. If this is the last thing you do for her, hand yourself in. There's no way to go back. There's no way to change this. You have to face the consequences. And that is what I would say if it was my son. If you really loved her, like you said you did, then do this last thing for her. Hand yourself in. Gabby is going to live on in the hearts of thousands upon thousands of people, because this case was insane, massive, massive. And I doubt there's ever been a case like it. Actually, they say there's never been a case like it. But maybe there's lessons to learn from this. We all know there was red flags when the police were talking to her. We know now. And while it may be too late for Gabby, it may not be for other people. It may not be for thousands upon thousands of other people, whether they be male or female, or neither. It's not too late for you. But it was for Gabby, but a moment. Ow. Okay, let's try this again. I feel so naked without lip products and foundation on. Weird. But we must try. But I hope Brian hands himself in. I hope he brings an end to this chaos that he is causing for Gabby's family. Does right by them, because they loved Gabby too. And I'm sure in his own way he really loved her. But maybe he wasn't right. But he wasn't right. The way it ended up, he wasn't right. So the other thing I want to talk about was Summer. I've recently seen pictures of Candace, recent pictures, and how she does it I don't know. She's a stronger woman than I could ever be. She is trying her best to get through it every day, despite the hate being thrown at her, despite the lies that are being made up about her. She still gets up, she still puts her clothes on, and she can still put one foot in front of the other. What a woman. But you can see by her, you can see her, she's in so much pain. And it's to be expected. But she's a stronger woman than I could ever be. I take my hat off to them. And if I could reach out and hug her, I would. And I would keep saying, Candace, we're going to find her. Somehow, she's going to be found, I'm sure of it. She has to be. She has to be brought home to her family. And I don't talk about Summer a lot again because I don't want to build my channel off trauma and hurt that is inflicted on other people. I'm no Katie Joy. I could not do what Katie Joy does. But my heart breaks for this family. And honestly, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say that could be any good. Apart from people need to back off with the hate. Have your opinions by all means. Think things by all means, but you don't have to say them. There's a saying that just because you can doesn't mean you have to. Or just because you can doesn't mean you should. So when you think that you have a right to say any hurtful, horrible, intentionally traumatizing remarks, please stop. And remember, because you can doesn't mean you should. Every day I hope, and I look at my little girl who is the same age as Summer, and I hope and I pray that she is found and that she can be reunited with her family. Then one day turns into two, two turns into five, five turns into seven, and then a month has gone by and the pain is no less, and the attacks get worse, and no one really cares about what is the truth and what isn't the truth. They just want to prove somebody is a monster. They want to decide who did that. They want to be judge, jury and executioner. But that is not our place. Trial by social media is wrong. Let's stop trial by social media. Let's bring this trial by social media to an end. And you're innocent until proven guilty, as it should be. And that's what everyone seems to be forgetting. They're going by innocent, guilty until proven innocent. That's not the way it should be. You are innocent until proven guilty. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to end it there because I want to thank you for watching. I cannot believe that I've got 245 subscribers. So I do want to say a massive thank you to everybody because that is insane. Absolutely insane. I didn't expect to have 1 subscriber. But what is even more amazing is not the subscribers that I have, it's the friends that I've made. And I absolutely adore each and every one of you. And I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me on this journey that I've started. Because you guys are amazing. And I'm getting all soppy thinking about summer because I can't. Because it hurts too much. And it makes me so sad that she's still missing. So before I turn it into a mess, that don't take much, I'm already a mess. This is why I struggle to talk about Gabby and Summer. Because I know this is where I end up every time. So this blubbering idiot is saying goodnight. And is going to try to go to sleep before 3 o'clock today. Bearing in mind it's already 1, but there we go. Have a good night all. And let's bring this baby home soon. And Brian to hand himself in. Good night all. Thank you.